Support for Radio Friends comes from Homestead Senior Care, providing trustworthy, kind-hearted senior home care services in your loved one's home. All caregivers are thoroughly screened, extensively trained, professional, and reliable. Homestead is all about providing the highest quality home care service to fit you and your family's needs. Plus, if you would be interested in becoming a caregiver, they offer great part-time positions. Give them a call at 573-442-4333 or check it out at homestead.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, April the 5th. My good friend Jill Womack is here. Good to have you here, Jill. Yeah. Look across over there and see that smiling face from TRYPS, and you've got a lot going on, don't you?
We have a lot going on. And we always have a lot going on. It's so fun. Yeah.
So let's start at the beginning. A very good place to start.
It's a very good place to start.
We're doing Sound of Music here.
Don't start us. You and I will take on the whole show.
Yeah.
You do this and I'll do that part. I know. So the first thing we have coming up is a TYA production, which means a Theater for Young Audiences production.
A
TYA
production.
And that means we have big people acting for little people. So
really?
We've got a wonderful group of local professionals like Jennifer Black-Cone and Steve Dawson and Derek Enyard joining the cast of the wonderful Madagascar. So they'll be playing roles alongside some of our wonderful Stephen students and our advanced children at TRYPS. So they're all in it together, and it's what we call 14 days from begun to done. So they start on day 1, and by 14 they're closing. So
you start the rehearsing.
We start rehearsal
on day 1.
And day 1.
And on the 14th day you do the production and you're closed.
Yeah. So they are going to perform for 2,400 children for our weekday matinees for school audiences. They're coming from everywhere. They're coming from Fulton and Kingdom City and Jeff City and the Lake of the Ozarks. And it's so exciting. And it's so much fun when the children are in the house, because this show, Madagascar, if you don't know it, has got one of the best songs ever, You've Got to Move It, Move It. And so that place, I think the lid's going to come off of the Macklanburg Playhouse over at Stevens. It's just the most wonderful place. So if you don't know it, it's the 4 zoo creatures, Marty and Alex and Gloria and Melman, and they escape from the zoo because they want to go explore the wild, and then they get shipped to the wild, and it is not quite what they wanted it to be, the paradise they wanted it to be, because it brings out Alex's real carnivore.
Oh.
But they learn to like sushi, so there's a happy ending. And
okay. But you
it's
gotta
wonderful.
move it.
The music is just fantastic. So lots of great music and a great regional premiere of a wonderful adaptation. DreamWorks did the film, so it's a wonderful adaptation for the stage. It's just colorful and lively and
now,
such a
are you
great
making
story.
all your own costumes also?
I don't do that because I would have to sew with a hot glue gun, and that would not be attractive. We have a brilliant resident costume designer, Nicole Beasley.
But they're all being made locally.
Yeah, she's
now,
amazing.
What about the music? Is the music recorded music or is it live music?
Yeah, that's what's so nice in that when you're doing a Theater for Young Audiences, a TYA, or a junior production, which is a youth theater production, which means the children are acting for their peers. They've started coming with a recorded track.
That's nice.
Really helps. It really helps a lot. So that's how we can get the 14 days from begun to done, because they can listen to it and rehearse with it, and then they're ready on day 1 for rehearsal, and it works beautifully.
So that's Madagascar. And when is that?
Madagascar. It's going to be on the 6th and the 7th. So tomorrow, Friday night at 7, and then Saturday at 2.
Now, is this open to the public?
It is. Well, those are the weekday performances that are already going on, or just for the school.
Kids.
Mm-hmm.
But
then we have 2 for the public, which is wonderful.
Okay,
and the
again,
Macklanburg is wonderful.
Give us the time.
So it's Friday the 6th at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And then Saturday the 7th at 2 at the wonderful Stevens College Macklanburg Playhouse, which is the big, beautiful playhouse there at Stevens. And so it's wonderful to have the TYA production there, and it's starring such a nice coterie of wonderful people. You know, Steve Dawson is a local actor, and he trained with the Groundlings in LA and with Second City in Chicago. And Derek Enyard is a brilliant local musician. And then Jennifer and I have done college theater together forever. So
can they get tickets at the door, or should they get them ahead of time?
You can get them at the door. You can get them online. If you want to get them online, it's TRYPSkids.com. And then if you want to reserve, it's 573-441-5188.
Okay, got it. So that's from Madagascar. Then what else have you have?
Oh, my goodness. So on Sunday, we have auditions for our youth theater production of The Little Mermaid Junior for children who are going into grades 3 through 9 in the fall. And then in the May 4th, 5th, and 6th, Seussical Junior performs in the Warehouse Theater. And then May 20th, we have another wonderful Princess fundraiser, the Princess Tea Party fundraiser.
But so you really do have something going on all the time.
I think we have 48 weeks a year of programming at TRYPS Institute at Stevens College.
How many kids over the years, is that a fair question? How many kids over the years have come
we're in our
through
19th year. So if you're just thinking about the kids that we've put on stage and had in the classroom, that's probably about 19,000 students that we've touched either in the classroom
that's a lot.
That's our mission, is to teach, reach, and inspire through the magic of theater. And so to kind of grow up with our community and with our wonderful children in our community and watch the fabulous grown-ups that they become. And now I get to be Grandma Jill because there are TRYPS kids who have kids who are coming back to TRYPS as parents. And that is
so you're Grandma Jill.
Amazing. Yeah.
Have you had anybody that has really made it into the big league?
Oh, yeah. Well, Juna Jang was one of our students, and she was in Annie on Broadway. And while she was doing a production with us, the director, Bob Bohan, said, "This kid's amazing, and they're having auditions regionally for the revival on Broadway." And I said, "Oh, Juna." And he said, "Absolutely. She is amazing." So we kind of coached the family through the audition process,
and
she was on it. Yeah. And then Katie Wallace is a wonderful student of ours who's just got married to the Emmy winner, David Del Rio, but she's doing a lot of work in LA. And, there's Shelby Ringdahl, who was Miss Missouri in 2013, and she's wonderfully active and so wonderful about giving back of her time. She's actually going to come back and direct for us this summer, but she's just turned equity. The professional equity is your, that's what you all want as a professional actor, is your card. Yeah.
You look back over 19 years, and you say, you know what? We have done some pretty nice things in our community.
Yeah.
And you had good results with it, too.
Well, it's just been an amazing process because it started out 19 years ago. It was a book. It was a notebook of a great idea. But it's taken the whole community to embrace what TRYPS Institute is and to help it grow. And look how it's grown.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
I feel like Walt Disney must have felt every day he walked in the theme park. I just kind of pinch myself every day and say, isn't this amazing?
Yeah. Well, and a large part of that, Jill, a very, very big part of that is you.
Well, I couldn't think of a better way to spend my time.
You are
it's
heart
amazing.
and soul of TRYPS.
I love it so much. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate knowing you and being associated with you for many years.
Thank you.
So if people want more information about TRYPS, what is the website again?
It's really easy. And don't call it TRYPS. It's TRYPS Kids, TRYPSkids.com.
Okay.
Yep.
TRYPSkids.com, and that'll get it for you. Okay.
Awesome.
Jill Womack, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you.
Break many, many, many legs.
Thank you.
Okay. Walter Bargan's with us tomorrow. Bye-bye.